Welcome back to our part 2 of Let's Play Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Again with me here is my co-host Luco.
We should keep moving.
What is up, guys? Here we go again. We're going to show you a continuation from last time.
Okay, so if you guys remember, we managed to get inside the keep safely, and we are now inside. And he has just taken off my wrist straps so I can actually loot stuff. As you can see, I'm going wild trying to loot everything in sight.
So you mean that whole time we were running around was bound?
Yes, we were. That's why you didn't see me looting dead bodies.
Oh man, you know, that'd be completely scary going up against a dragon. Are you crazy?
Indeed, and you know, I'm a bit of a lush, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that alcohol as well.
By the way, alcohol's bad for you. Just throwing that out there.
For the sake of time, I did edit out the going through the menu, choosing what weapons. I am partial to dual-wielding swords, and this is a great thing that Bethesda's done. Is the modding community has always wanted more from their games in the Elder Scrolls series than what's been available, and one of the things that we've really wanted was dual wielding. And Bethesda's listened, saw the mods, and looks like they have incorporated that into this game. Their kind of mantra about this game was, what you use and what you do is what you level, and you can equip whatever you want to each hand independently and just roll with it.
Well, that's pretty cool. So, you being dual wielding and everything, are we gonna see anything like a whirlwind attack?
There are succession moves of moves. There are power moves. If you were familiar with Oblivion, there we go. That was holding on both mouse keys. There's a succession of 3 hits and back to back. You can independently swing your swords like I am right now.
How about the shields and stuff? I see that they have shields. So, what are the benefits of having a shield? I mean, can you block all time or what?
Yes, so when you equip a shield on one of your hands, if you simply click that button, it will raise your shield. You can use it to block arrows or blows. If you successfully block a blow, they will stagger, giving you a chance to counterattack. Now, just real quick,
Sweet.
I went and checked out that door, just in case somebody asks, hey, why the NPC doesn't go there? What's behind that door? There isn't anything.
It's the hit beast, like on Star Trek. What is it? Where Luke has to kill all the big giant beasts because Jabba the Hutt, whatever the guy's name is there. Gets thrown in the pit. I want to see that. Come on.
Rancor?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Fans, if you want to see that, I would recommend going and playing Forces Unleashed, where you can kill those.
That dragon doesn't give up peace.
All right, so oh, we gotta go through the door.
Yep.
I'm curious. Why did he not go through the door in the first place? Just because the tunnel was open at that point?
There were other people on the other side of that that were waiting for us when it collapsed. It's hard to see, but if you slow it down, pay really close attention, you will see some people standing there that he was heading towards. Now, you see, I've switched to flames to demonstrate some magic usage. And you'll see I'm shooting flames out of both hands as I've equipped magic from both hands. I'm now going to go ahead and equip my swords back.
When you switch back between weapons and magic, you have to pause the game like that, or?
Indeed, you want to pause the games. I know that console users will be able to switch between them a little quicker. For me, I have to actually go into the menu, manually go into items, and go ahead and manually switch. I know with console versions, I think your LNRs will automatically bring up your hand, and you can automatically fast switch what you're using.
Alright, awesome. Now, I see you're looting pretty much everything in sight. Is that recommended, or do you have, like, bag space or anything like that?
Indeed, I do have a weight limit. In fact, you're going to see me screw this up a couple times where I will go over my weight limit. Just real quick, I wanted to kind of demonstrate the physics engine there, where you whack an object and it does move. I know that seems pretty low-tech now, but when Elder Scrolls first started, those physics engines didn't exist. When Oblivion came out, that was a big achievement in the fact that you could shoot something that would cause it to move.
Stealing the food in the food stores. Yeah.
Indeed, you know, for previous Elder Scrolls fans, you'll notice that the food is no longer an alchemy ingredient. Alchemy ingredients and food are two different things. This has been a big change.
Okay, so basically we're gonna be sitting at a campfire and be cooking up some food later on.
I believe so. I'm hoping that cooked foods, you'll get recipes and they'll become more effective. Now, there's some fighting here with the torture and some stormcloaks. You will get engagements where you do have friendly NPCs that are assisting you, just like we are here.
Look at that, he's stealing the clothes. Dude, you're crazy. You're stealing the clothes. And why are you fighting the torture people? Aren't these on your side?
The torture person is actually on my side. He's an Imperial, but the Stormcloaks were people that he was torturing, and so they were attacking him.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't get that whole part when we walked in. I was just like, why are we? I thought we were in a castle, you know, where everything's friendly.
And looks like the Stormcloaks have invaded this fort, and and there's some equipment laying on the wall there. Go ahead and pick that up as well.
This cage looks like one of my first jobs as an equipment manager.
Now, real quick, we're going to have a quick demonstration into the lockpicking system. If you've played Fallout 3, it is exactly the same. Essentially, use your mouse to rotate the lockpick and your ASDF to actually rotate the lock. If you're in the sweet spot, it'll rotate further. If you're in a bad spot like that, it'll resist, and eventually it'll break your pick. It's a fun little minigame. Indeed.
Take all my things.
I do like it much better than the Oblivion clicks for the previous lockpicking, which was terrible. And I'll leave that man with his decency with his clothes.
And they weren't worth grabbing anyway.
No, indeed not. I almost had that one there. Oh, not quite.
Come on, pick.
There we go.
Aw. I was rooting for the pick.
Yeah, I'm just go ahead and picking these, even though the middle cage is the only one that has anything in it. This is actually so I can level up my lockpicking skill.
Oh, okay, so there is a... Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, the more you use a skill, the more you level it up, and the better you get.
So, I save the game, I exit, and I come back. Can I do the same locks over again to level skill up even further?
No, because those will be unlocked when you come back.
Okay, so, alright.
Yeah, if you go to, indeed, if you go back to a place where they do relock their doors, then yes, you could unlock that door for a skill up. And there you see that I've just progressed in my skill for lockpicking.
So wait. Clickety click. No, hey.
Oh, yeah, failed that one. Good thing I have several lockpicks. You'll notice in the bottom right, I still have 13 left.
Hey, look, it's a bag of cash, gold coins. Bone meal, that looks disgusting.
Indeed, but bone meal does return as a alchemy ingredient for those of you who played Morrowind. And looks like we're continuing on the torture chamber. More cages of unfortunate souls.
This is creepy. Yes.
And yes, indeed, and I definitely didn't want those rags. I really didn't want to see him naked.
Now, obviously, it's not going to show complete nakedity.
No, they still have their skivvies.
Better to stick together down here.
Alright, and now we've gone from the fort to obviously underground cavern, because every fort needs a big giant underground cavern.
Yeah, probably their escape route that they're not using because they can't get out, because the dragon decided to attack.
Indeed. And it looks like the Stormcloaks have found it to find their way in. So I'm going to go ahead and engage with dual swords here. Doing a power attack.
Can you increase some handed weapons skills? Dude, they got some mean looking weapons. How are you like withstanding these?
They are doing a lot of blocks. And so I'm just consistently just following up attack after attack so that they cannot hit me.
The swing and move theory then, huh?
Indeed, and you saw that I just looted too much. There was a notification that I am over my weight limit, so I'm going to go ahead and drop those 5 Warhammers. You'll see my weight's back down. Indeed. There's a limit of 300. I don't know if that goes up or not. I've yet to find that out, but hoping so. I'm trying to be a little more conservative what I loot. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and switch to magic, and there is some stuff on the ground that's flammable. And you'll notice
Oil pitch!
Yes, I have managed to light them all on flames, including my companion who decides to just walk right through it.
Awesome. The flaming companions.
Indeed. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to my normal weapons and drop in the extra warhammer that I picked up for weight's sake. Now, you'll see me loot all these items, and the reason for this, obviously, is that once we're out of here, you'll be able to go to a vendor and sell these items. And I made the mistake of picking up another warhammer, which is extremely heavy, putting me once again over my weight limit.
Okay, so you're over the weight limit, but what does that actually do? Like, can you not move, or what does that do for you to be over the weight limit?
You can no longer run, and so making combat very difficult as you're very slow. You also cannot fast travel, which we can't use here, but you'll see later on. But you're unable to fast travel, so you can't get back to a shop if you were out looting a dungeon. You have to walk all the way back, which would make it a very painful process. I just have to point out, that sound you just heard is
down on top of us.
the path we just came from just collapsed.
We'd better push on.
Ooh, yeah. Let's get out of the cave.
Indeed, looks like it's coming down all around us. Just real quick, I took this path, which the NPC does not go down. Just wanted to show you guys what the other path was. I'm sure somebody's going to ask.
Coins.
And, yep, there's just one coin bag. This is a dead end, but I wanted to at least show you guys so somebody doesn't say, well, yeah, what's there? It's just a broken bridge, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Better get your engineering tools out.
That's right. Make a ladder.
Go grab all those war maces. I'm sure you can prop them up somehow to make a bridge, or make the bridge work.
Reminds me of Lemmings, where you could make those little bridges. Just had a flashback to that.
Yeah. I actually have that game.
that was a great game. I remember making those lemmings just walk off a cliff aimlessly just for fun when you get frustrated.
Yeah, I found it at us for $5, so I bought it. It's pretty funny.
Alright, we're gonna go to another combat scene here, and this time I'm actually gonna conjure a familiar to do some of my fighting for me.
Now, what is a familiar exactly?
A magical pet.
Okay. Those are giant spiders. I guess we're in a world of dragons, so I guess giant spiders would make sense too.
Indeed, and I've now summoned I don't know if you want to call it Ghost Wolf or indeed, you can tell we spent some time playing WoW. And he's come to assist me here. He's actually doing a lot of the work.
Wow, that looked a little creepy.
And the visuals on this little guy is fabulous, but he's also right in my way. You'll notice he's not made of thin air. You can't walk through him. So just kind of looking around.
So the look of a ghost wolf, but he's a physical item. Okay.
Yeah, he is a physical being. He does have a hitbox, and you can actually kill him if you so want to.
But why would you want to? He's a cool doggy.
You could also summon him back. I'm not sure if you can steal their souls like you could in Morrowind, where you would summon a familiar, kill them, steal their souls. I'll have to get back with you on that when I get higher level in magic. Oh, something
is it magic over.
Indeed. So at the bottom of the screen, I have a blue bar, a green bar, and a red bar. And the blue is your magicka, which you see is draining down right now. And red is your health, and green is your stamina. If you do physical actions, your stamina goes down. All of them slowly regenerate. Your health regenerates the slowest. You really want to heal yourself, and obviously in the middle of battle, don't want to auto regen.
Hold up. There's a bear.
So you can heal yourself with like magic, or you have to drink potions and whatnot.
That's correct. I'm actually using restoration magic in my hands right now. Unfortunately, I was at full health, so you didn't see the health bar moving. But had I been injured, it would have increased my health. Now here, there's a bear, and there's a couple different ways you can take him out. The tutorial wants you to actually use a bow and sneak up on him and shoot him. So for the sake of the tutorial, I went ahead and shot him with a bow.
Watch your back.
That one just made him angry.
Yeah, I took a couple shots, but he is down. We're going to go ahead and loot him there, and you'll see that when you shoot arrows, sometimes you get them back, and that is actually the end of our tutorial here.
Awesome. I want a bearskin rug. You should have skinned him.
Well, we'll be back shortly here with the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Luco, for being the co-host here.
No problem. We'll definitely see you next time.